In today's lesson, we're going to estimate roots. This is lesson 1.9, part 2. We're going to cover standards 8NS2 and 8EE2. Our objective for today is to estimate cube roots. And our essential question is, why is it helpful to write numbers in different ways? For this lesson, the materials that you'll need will be your math journals, colored pens, and highlighters. In order to estimate cube roots, we need to use a number line that's filled with cube numbers and their cube roots. 0 is a cube root of 0. 1 is a cube root of 1. 2 is a cube root of 8. 3 is a cube root of 27. 4 is the cube root of 64. 5 is a cube root of 125. 6 is a cube root of 216. 7 is a cube root of 343. 8 is a cube root of 512. 9 is a cube root of 729. And 10 is the cube root of 1,000. Example 1. Estimate to the nearest tens place. What two cube numbers is 30 between? Well, it's between the cube root of 27 and the cube root of 64. So I know that the cube root of 27 is 3, and the cube root of 64 gives me 4. So in between 3 and 4 is 3.5. So I know that the cube root of 30 is closer to 27. So it's about here. So my approximation would be about 3.2 or about 3.3. Example 2. Estimate to the nearest tens place. What two cube numbers is 200 between? It's between the cube root of 125 and the cube root of 216. So the cube root of 125 is 5, and the cube root of 216 is 6. So I know that in between 5 and 6 is 5.5. And I can see that 200 is closer to 216, so I would estimate that it would be about here. So a good estimation would be about 5.8. Example 3. Estimate to the nearest tens place. What two cube numbers is 129.6 between? Well, according to our number line, it's between the cube root of 125 and the cube root of 216. I know that the cube root of 125 is 5, and the cube root of 216 is 6. And in between 5 and 6 is 5.5. So by looking at that, I can see that 129.6 is going to be closer to 125. So a good estimation would be about 5.1.